what is it? Therapy, no, boba therapy with Sprouty. So, boba therapy. Oh my god, this is so bad. Hi guys. Welcome to boba therapy with Sprouty. Oh, I'm okay. Anyways, so I'm gonna just show you how to make boba and milk tea today. For milk tea, it's gonna be jasmine milk tea. Yep, it's gonna be delicious. Alright, let's get started. Whoop. 27, okay. Ooh, okay, I'm okay. Alright, 100 grams. I should get that out of there. Okay, 50 grams of brown sugar. And 17 grams. 45. Okay, 50 it is. 70 grams of water. Okay. Alright, water, brown sugar, and tapioca starch. So now we're gonna mix it in the pot and go from there. So I'm gonna put the water. That's the 50 grams of brown sugar. Grab a little spatula. And mix it in. So when you're mixing this in, you gotta be careful not to have the fire on too strong, or you're gonna burn the sugar. So you gotta do this until sugar dissolves. Yeah. Woo! I'm okay. Woo! Ow! Okay, so what I'm gonna do now that it all dissolved, I'm gonna take 1 scoop, 2 scoop, okay, and then mix it in so we don't overwhelm the pot. Here you gotta put the fire out. Oh, it looks gross, but it's okay. It'll taste good. Did I fail? No! I'm okay. Don't panic. Don't panic. We'll be okay. Don't panic. This is supposed to be therapeutic, you know? Like you guys wanted me to do. I'm panicking. Let me get the water. Please. Revive, please. That was gross. Stop laughing behind the camera, Eva.
What did you do wrong?
I wasn't supposed to have the heat on.
Oh.
Yeah, it was too hot. But it's okay. When I need it, it'll become smooth. Okay, you guys don't make mistake like me, okay? Make sure you turn off the heat. Right, so you're gonna mix it in like that. Gotta do this and that. I'm making a mess, but it's okay. I'll get yelled at later. Or I'll just clean it up so I don't get yelled at. That's a good idea. Be a good kid, guys. Just reminding you guys that I am an artist, not a cook. Not a cook! Alright, when this is done, I'm gonna have to move it to my cutting board. It's a wood cutting board, so I can put it on there and start kneading it. Alright, it's all done. So it is all like this. Alright, so what you're gonna do is take some of the tapioca flour, sprinkle it over here, just spread it, boop, 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 like baby powder. And be careful, guys, when you're doing this. Very hot. I'm okay. Ah! That's hot. Okay. And when you're done with this, you gotta put this pot into the dish with water right away, or it's gonna be a nightmare to get it off. Alright. Let's get kneaded. Ooh. Ooh, that's hot. It's really hot. I'm realizing how hard it is for cooking channels to film one thing. Come on, guys. Get in there. Whoop. My sister's dying once again in the behind the camera. Of course she is. Because she's been a human tripod, and that's not an easy thing, guys. Okay. Alright, you said you wanted to try, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll let my sister try and then we'll go to the next step. Okay, now we're done with kneading. We're just gonna divide it up into portions so we can make some for today and eat some later. Okay, so like that. Mmm. 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 Yes, yes, yes. Yes, 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 yes.
Oh, delicious.
Okay, so this should be enough for every cup of boba. Depends on how much you like to put in boba though, but yeah, usually this is enough. So this is where it's gonna go. I'm gonna have some more right there so they don't stick to each other. So these are the individual packaged ones. So these you can refrigerate them and just take it out and roll them up and just boil it, and it'll be fresh like you just made it. These are going in. So what I do is just I take one like this, and then I do that. I just roll them up. Just make two, and boop. Then you repeat until you're done with the batch. I'm making it a little bit smaller than what usual boba looks when they're all cooked and in your drink, because they get bigger when you cook them. And time to time you gotta kind of roll them or they're gonna stick to the bottom. They're about this big. Yeah. Okay, that's a batch. Okay, now we're gonna boil it. So if you look here, it has a lot of water compared to how much boba we have, right? It's because if we don't have a lot of water, it won't have much room to wiggle around, and if we don't have that room, it'll stick to each other. Put it in little by little. Swirl, swirl, until all of them flow up. Almost there. We're gonna let it sit there for 20 minutes boiling, and then after 20 minutes we're gonna turn it off and we're gonna put a lid on and then let it sit there for 20 minutes. If you don't do that, I am pretty sure it'll be undercooked. Okay. Yes. Fill it with cold water. Come on, you're stuck. Okay, so they're just gonna wait until I get the brown sugar syrup ingredients. Okay, for the brown sugar syrup, you need brown sugar and honey. 1 tablespoon and a half of brown sugar. I need a half tablespoon, geez, honey. Okay, there we go. Alright, so that's ready. So I'll take the boba and we'll mix it in the pot and braise it. So we're gonna use the same pot that we used to boil the boba. Turn on the fire, not too high because you don't want to burn the sugar. Then I will take this brown sugar syrup ingredient. I'm gonna put it in. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, I got all the honey. I just gotta stir it until it's kind of liquidy like this. Last time I had it too strong, I crystallized some of the sugar, so it turned really hard to chew. Okay, so we're gonna put the boba in. Okay, and now we're just gonna stir it. So just do this for like 5 minutes maximum. And then you can put it in your cup that you prepared, and it's ready to have some milk tea with it. Okay. Be careful not to spill. So when you're making tea, you don't have to really add any sugar because you already got the brown sugar syrup in there. But if you do want to make it sweeter, you can adjust it after you make the whole thing. Okay. Now it's time to make the tea. So we need a 2/3 cup of water, and then 1/3 cup of milk for milk foam. This is going to be a little bit later. Make sure it's cold though. It's easier to make foam if it's cold. You know what? I'll just refrigerate it for a little bit. Alright, so the hot water is ready. We're gonna take jasmine tea. Always put 2, because if you just put 1, it won't be strong enough if you're doing an iced milk tea. Put it in there. Gonna sit there for 4 minutes. Okay. Take it out. Throw it away. Now we're going to get some foam out of this milk. What we need is a small whisk. I'll give myself 5 minutes. Let's go. Okay. Yep, that looks right. I gotta hurry up. So put that there. Bring some ice, actually. About this much. Like about here. Put the tea in. Okay. Now we're gonna put the milk foam. You gotta do this quick. Or the foam will disappear. Well, that was it, guys. A nice therapeutic time with Sprouty. Was it therapeutic? I hope so. I'm realizing more that I really need to get some equipment. Yep, so I don't use my sister as a human tripod. So I don't make this boba every day. I make it about 3 to 4 times a week. Times that I don't have boba, I just drink milk tea. I find making boba therapeutic, although it looked chaotic for you guys because I was panicking a lot, but it's usually a therapeutic thing for me because I'm making something for myself at home with my own hands. That's the point. It is a lot of work, but yeah, it's worth it for me. So, and I wanted to share it with you guys since, well, pretty much everyone is quarantined right now, and I live in Vegas, and why not make it myself? So, if you guys did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up, please. If you want to try making this yourself, I'll list ingredients and where I got them and how to get them during quarantine in the description. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comments so I can answer some of the questions if you guys do have some. I am planning to upload every week. I'm not sure yet, but I feel like Saturday is a good day to upload it, so I have time to film and edit. So if you guys are curious about what I'm gonna do next, please subscribe. Yep, so thank you for watching. Bye!